Why can't this moment last forevermore? Tonight eternity's an open door. No, don't ever stop doing the things you do.
Check on it.
Don't go. In every breath I take, I'm breathing you. Euphoria, forever till the end of time. From now on, only you and I. We're going out. Euphoria, an everlasting piece of art, a beating love within my heart. We're going out. We are here. We're not alone in our own universe. We are free, where everything's allowed and love comes first. Forever and ever together we sail into infinity. We're higher and higher and higher, we're reaching for divinity, yeah. Euphoria, forever till the end of time. From now on, only you and I. We're going out. Euphoria, an everlasting piece of art, a beating love within my heart. We're going out. Forever we sail into infinity. We're higher, we're reaching for divinity. Oh, euphoria, euphoria. We're going up. Euphoria, an everlasting piece of art, a beating love within my heart. We're going up. Euphoria, oh, euphoria. We're going up.
Peace to the east, the west, and the south. Welcome for our 13 Shield. Once again, we are reactivating our 13 Shield. Blissful 13 to everyone who's joined us today. I'm so grateful for your presence and that you have always joined in making sure that we be the change that we want to see in the world. Make sure you step in, put that 13 in the house just to lift that energy. We're in our own beautiful bubble. We're going to reactivate the shield. I almost want to cry. I'm feeling the energy. It's a beautiful time on the planet. We're going to illuminate and we're going to protect those who are in sync and frequency with Mother Tiamat, Mother Gaia. And someone actually left a message and say her name will be Mother Aquaria after the age of Aquarius sets in. So come in the house, get relaxed. We're going to do our shield. We have 9 minutes. I came early today. I was going to come a little bit earlier. I have my champagne and my cherries and my purple. You know it's a good day when I have my purple champagne glass. I never use my purple champagne glass. This is for you guys. So I'm going to do a salut to each one of you. Salut, 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 salut. For all of my beautiful family that come here today. Why this is probably one of the most important shields that we've ever done is because the Dark Kabbalists have decided to create more havoc on Earth, and we aren't standing for it. We are going to illuminate and we are going to create a shield as we always do. Big up to all the sea stars who actually helped to create and start this wonderful mantra and ritual that we began. I think it's almost 2 years ago. I'm almost positive it was over. I think it's almost. Is it almost 2 years? I think we've been doing this 2 years. We do this every 13th, nonstop. Even when I'm not around, you do the shield. This helps to that. And I think the first time we did it, we had the newscasters joining us. Martha Stewart joined us. Whoopi Goldberg joined us for the first Divine Shield. So they were rocking all their purple and white on television. It was beautiful. Hey, Selma. So we had a host of people. So let's make it, oh, I have to make an announcement because we have, and this is a day, this is a day you put down your shield. There isn't any angst you should have for your sisters. This is a day we show up in a way that's divine and beautiful. We illuminate in the same vibratory fashion that we want the universe to illuminate back to us. But let me say something before we start. And a few of you may know already because I guess it may go on social media, so I have to put a PSA out there. Sheikh Ramad, I can't pronounce his name. Sheikh Ramad Alawi. I think it's Ramad Alawi. He's been a part of, he's known of me since the beginning. I think it's Prince Allah. Ramad Alawi. I think it is. Let me just make sure, family. Hold on. Hold on, family. Okay, so I have to put this PSS out because it may come to social media and it may get even bigger. So I'm just gonna make, it's this message I have to talk about before we start our shield. Make sure, before I even give the announcement, make sure that each one of you has your shield out. I did put it. I saw Marcus already put the actual shield mantra. We're gonna say it 3 times and we're gonna do it at the 13th mark, which is the 1 p.m. Eastern mark. You can do it anytime. For y'all who are coming in a little later. You know, I always say the shield goes up all day long because we coexist in other dimensions, other timelines, other time stamps on this earth. And I think it's amazing because you can feel it actually activating all day long, all through the 13th. So I have to make this PSA because it might, like I said, it might go big in social media. This Sheikh Ramad Ali Alu, you know, I know that some of you may know that he's been following me for a long time, probably at the very beginning. He has tried to, now listen to what I state, he has tried to make a substantial donation and I've had to decline. Now, why it's gonna take social media, because some people know, because he wants me to take this huge sum of money. Let me state this before it goes on social media. I really appreciate you, Ramad, and I really appreciate you attempting to, you know, make a donation on my behalf, but I will have to decline such a donation because I can't be bought or sold. I am part of the Divine Feminine. I'm okay with donations, but I am independent, I am sovereign, and I really want many of the males to know you aren't able, and I want to make sure I put this on a public standard, you aren't able to purchase me. I am not fodder. I am not a product. I am not purchasable. I come here because of my own free will, and I won't have any patriarchy attached to my platform or taking any considerable credit for anything that we've done together as a sisterhood. So kindly and appreciative, I really appreciate you making a large sum donation, but I will have to decline, and I would have to ask that you respect my declining that. I appreciate you feeling and supporting of the Divine Feminine, but I will say, can you do your support in a way that maybe just support us energetically, and fiat isn't something I require in a denotion to ownership. So let me just put that out there. I wanted to say this, you know, I had to say it publicly because, you know, I think a lot of times I've told you I won't take, I'm okay with donations. I get donations all the time and I'm so appreciative. Many of you donate to me and I appreciate it, but the patriarchy isn't buying me. I am unpurchasable, and I want to make sure that all of these males, I mean, he's been very supportive, and, you know, he's also denoted for many years that in doing a donation that I personally think he wants to like cuff me up and put me in like his little castle of of diamonds and gold. You know, Sheikh Ramad Ali Alu tried to make, I think it was $1.5 million. I'm serious, family, and I want to let you know that, and this will let you know, Flurburn is unpurchasable. I think it was something. It was I think $1.5 million is what Ramad Ali Alu. That's why I have to put this out here, because some of my girlfriends think I have lost my mind for not taking that donation. And, you know, I think a lot of times this is why I tell you that I only trust those who can't be purchased. I take donations. I'm okay with taking it for my Sea Stars and my Sun Stars, but that's too much of a donation. I can never repay that. And it is something that I think is, you know, a lot of times in the patriarchy, especially in the Muslim world, they think that they can purchase us. And I want to stand on my pedestal on my own and let you know that there isn't any purchasing of Flurburn. I'm good. I'm all good in the hood, whether I live in a panga with only mangoes and zero clothing, or I live in a castle. It will be of my own accord, and it will come from my own Sea Stars and Sun Stars, and us building together. So I want to put that out there, because I think he, you know, he's starting to put it out there. My girl, like I said, it's really big, family, so it may go on social media. I want to make sure I put that out here. I haven't taken any donation of such a huge amount. I'm unpurchasable. Okay, I've already told him this 50 million times. This is the second donation he's tempted to make within the last 3 or 4 years, and this is the second time I've kindly declined. I'm very appreciative. Let me state this to Sheikh Ramad Ali. I'm very appreciative of your donation. I'm appreciative that you really see me as you really support what I am representing and doing, and I really would appreciate your energetic support. And I require something of that is too huge of a responsibility, and I will have to decline. So if that comes on social media, please, everyone just know I've already declined. Other people are very upset with me because of that. There are a lot of people who think that was me declining is, you know, is irresponsible, and I disagree. A lot of times, many of us can be purchased and sold, and I am out of that. I won't be purchased by anybody. So let me put that out there. But let me say this again. I thank you, Ramad Ali Alu, for making such a beautiful donation. I really respect the fact that you support us, but I will decline again and again. Thank you. And again, I respect everyone's. I take donations, I do, but that is too huge of an amount, and I don't think it's I don't think it's honorable for me to take that. Okay. So anyway, family, get your I had to state that first. Get your handy dandy mantras out. Let's go. It's almost the 1 o'clock 13th mark. Let's make our shield. Let's be the change we want to see in the world. So let's go, family. Here we go. Hold on. Let me get our mantra. It's already the 13th mark. Wait a second. Here we go. We call upon our divine elemental ancestors of fire, earth, air, water, divine mother of wisdom, divine father of protection, cloak and shield, and grant immunity for us. Mother Tiamat, our divine feminine, masculine, the innocent, the just, twin flames, those unjustly imprisoned or tethered, those suppressed and oppressed, animal, aquatic, insect, and plant families in the shadows of smoke, that we may pass safely amongst all friend and foe. It was, it is, it shall be. We call upon our divine elemental ancestors of fire, earth, air, water, divine mother of wisdom, divine father of protection, cloak and shield, and grant immunity for us. Mother Tiamat, our divine feminine, masculine, the innocent, the just, twin flames, those unjustly imprisoned and tethered, those suppressed and oppressed, animal, aquatic, insect, and plant families in the shadows of smoke, that we may pass safely amongst all friend and foe. It was, it is, it shall be. We call upon our divine elemental ancestors of fire, earth, air, water, divine mother of wisdom, divine father of protection, cloak and shield, and grant immunity for us. Mother Tiamat, our divine feminine, masculine, the innocent, the just, twin flames, those unjustly imprisoned or tethered, those suppressed and oppressed, animal, aquatic, insect, and plant families in the shadows of smoke, that we may pass safely amongst all friend and foe. It was, it is, it shall be. Woo! We did it again! Welcome, everyone. We're doing our 1313 Divine Shield. If you were here again, thank you. I'm so grateful for you to join and to participate in such a wonderful shield. We've decided to be the change we wanted to see in the world. I can feel it. I actually feel that. Oh my gosh, I feel tingling. I get it like up my spine. Whatever that was, I added another part that because I wanted to give us immunity for the viruses. So I made sure I added to grant immunity for us. Woo! So we all get immunity. Remember we were in Survivor 2020 and only the niggas. Now we all have immunity. Oh, thank you, Geronimo. I appreciate the 1313. Thank you. I appreciate it. So join on in. This is wonderful. This is reactivation of our shield. Today you show up in a way that illuminates and you become the change you see in the world. We aren't going to comb the hair on our cameras or our mirrors. We comb our hair. We straighten ourselves up. We illuminate in a way that we want the world to illuminate back. So today, if you get a chance, you know how I talk. If you can donate some wonderful things to the animal shelters today, especially if you're in the cooler regions, the Northeast, make sure that you donate some wonderful kibble for the animals. Sometimes the bunnies, there's a host of bunnies somewhere in Jersey. One of the animal shelters was asking, I think it was Camden, New Jersey. There's a lot of bunnies there for some reason. So if you can donate some kibble or food for the animal shelters, they really appreciate it. Sometimes if you have bedding, some sheets, because sometimes they use sheets. Sometimes for the cats, the kittens need some bedding. So if you can donate that I really appreciate it today. Also, if you have your abuelas, your grandmothers, your grandfathers, your uncles, your aunties that are sometimes alone today, this is a day that our elderly, I would love for you to extend yourself to the elderly. I've been to elder centers when they're left alone and they aren't getting, their family members aren't there. Maybe they passed away. They don't have the family support. If you can extend yourself, especially if your neighborhood, sometimes they're a little strict on who can come in, but I know we have a lot of artists here, guitarists, pianists, actually our elderly community. And I love this because two of you did this last time we did our shield. Two of you went in, oh, I'm going to cry. Two of you went in and a grandmother had just lost her husband after like 70 years and she wasn't eating. Oh, and two of you went in and played a beautiful song of her husband that he used to play for her. So I think that was so amazing. Big up to the Sea Star and Sun Star that actually took the time to do that. She just passed away just recently, but she began to eat after that because she had lost. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Oh, that story gets me every time. Hold on. It was very beautiful. So thank you so much for donating your time and being that change. And it made her eat again. And she actually did so much better because of that. I think a lot of times we think that we're alone on an island. And there's so many people that we should unite with and give reprieve. Our elders have given us so much for us to sit here on the social media platform together. Oh, I'm such a fuddy-duddy when it comes to that. Hold on. Woo, oh my gosh. A lot of times we think that we're alone and, it's that extra that you step out of your box a little bit, your soapbox, and you extend to someone else. There's a lot of people who suffer from loneliness and isolation, especially our elders, and they require your support and your love. And sometimes they lose all their family members and they don't have any hope. And sometimes even in they're not remembering, they just don't have that support. So by our Sun Star and Sea Star really going and doing that, I thought that was the most amazing thing I've ever heard. So thank you. So if you play any instruments, if you can go over and play for them, they like to play piano. If you have like a day off during the week, if you have that time, make sure you go and play like games. They like to play like old school piano. I don't know if you guys like to do that. I know my mom liked to play that, or dominoes. A lot of our West Indian, the older brethren like to play dominoes, like the old games. So if you can go in, ask them. Sometimes they'll require you to have certain things before you go to the center just to make sure a background check. But if you can do that, please go there. Oh, Celestial Drip, thank you so much. I found my soul family here. Oh, I love you too, Mama. Thank you, Saki. That's so sweet. Thank you, my love. So I thought that was beautiful. So yeah, they like Pekino. If you ever see our elderly people, oh my God, it was so amazing. So if you can do that, and the animals, I know in the cooler regions, some of you are like in the northeast. A lot of the animals, you have kittens and dogs that are being taken into the shelter. The more resources we can give them, the more they won't kill them or hurt them. A lot of the centers don't want to euthanize the animals because they have limited resources and limited food. A lot of times, hey, Salu, a lot of times they're unable to take care of the animals, and their recourse is to euthanize them. If sometimes you come in, like I said, anything, if you have blankets that you don't use, go through your closet. It's almost springtime, our New Year's. So if you have anything that thank you, Pavel. Thank you. Our shield is up. I appreciate it. Anything, blankets or anything, just bring them into the shelter and let them decipher. It could be what you think is not as efficient can be really efficient, especially when we have little kittens. For some reason, we're having a lot of kittens in the Northeast. A lot of kittens are being left on the street, and the mother sometimes could die, and the kittens are left without milk or anything. So I think if you bring some gentle blankets or anything, or some little kibble or something like that, please do that. That'd be great. And also our little people, we know how we love our little ones. A lot of us are mothers here, abuelas, grandfathers, uncles, aunties. Our little ones are absolutely luminous and special. This is a day if you want to spend time with the little ones, play games with them, sit and watch a movie with them. I would love for our sun stars, our fathers who represent, sit down with the little ones. And if you see a mother who's maybe overwhelmed and struggling, maybe if you can sit and, if she's okay, because, women are very protective of their, oh, thank you, Nana. I appreciate it. 1313. Thank you, my love. If you can go, sun stars, and just read to her son. Sometimes healthy males, hey, Crystal, healthy males, it's really nice. Hey, Star Rose, if we can get a healthy male to sit down and read books to the little ones, they love the male presence, especially a divine male. That's something that children recognize, and they love to hear a man sit down, he's all scruffy and big and strong, and read a book about something empowering or about, the elements or something amazing. If you could do that, or schedule to do that at least once a week or once a month, that'd be great. For also anyone who's living within shelter perimeter, the homeless spike has increased. Now, what I will say, because of the pandemics that we just created an immunity for, I will say this to you. Oh, thank you, Om. Thank you. Fleur, I've also found so much support and knowledge here. Oh, thank you, my love. I love you too. We have the most amazing family on here. Like I said, I don't say it because you're part of this platform, but you guys are so amazing. You're so loving to each other. You help each other out. Sometimes they can't get to you. And I see and I recognize when you're helping each other. You see a lot of moms who struggle. Sometimes our young sea stars and sun stars are needing a way. And you have been absolutely the most beautiful people and beings on this planet that I've ever seen. And we come with so many different backgrounds. We have so many different complexions. Many of us speak many different languages, but it hasn't stopped us from being connected. We are actually expressing unity consciousness by the very nature of us coming here. I remember someone came to our to my IG, and they saw all of the faces of the sun stars and sea stars. She was like, as a copper woman, you have a variance of people. She said she was looking through the faces. There wasn't any replicas. It was like so many different people, blonde hair, blue eyes, curly red hair, brown long hair, coily hair, copper skin, chocolate skin, vanilla. They saw so many variances of people from different backgrounds, and they were really impressed by the fact that so many different beings have come together collectively in a united front to be supportive, to be united on our frequency. And I think that's a detail of what we all illuminate within ourselves. We're not sitting here alone. We have each other. And I think this has been one of the reasons on this platform I've been allotted to be here for such a long period of time. Oh, thank you, Queen Alexis. Thank you, 13. Whoop, whoop. I've been here for such a long period of time, but it has to do with you being so supportive, because there were times where I thought I would lose my mind, or I just felt alone, going through my own struggles. And every time you said, you would talk to me, many of you talked to me behind closed doors and knew knew certain personal things going on with me, and you always lent me an ear and support without judgment, and I can only be and express the same to you, so I thank you for that. For those in shelter realm, I just ask if you can donate stuff to the women's shelters. You know, I think a lot of times we don't realize that a lot of the women's shelters get overwhelmed because women get abused. Sometimes they lose their home and they have the little ones, and they go and get reprieve at the shelters. Sometimes the shelters get overwhelmed as well. And with all of the things going out here, if you have any donations for any of the women's shelters, abused women's shelters especially, if you can bring children's clothing, if you can bring little baby clothing like socks, again like Puerto Rico, socks, shoes, little shoes. It doesn't matter if it's gently used or not. The little ones, some of them don't have shoes or really efficient shoes. If you can bring anything to the women's shelters, and many of you don't realize you have these women's shelters who host women who have to leave their houses in the middle of the night because their husbands are threatening their life. I remember being with someone who was hardly abusive, and if I myself had to do that, I would so appreciate when people donate. You know, if my children needed shoes or anything, I think I would be so appreciative of that. So if you can do that as well, that'd be great. And also for sea stars and sun stars, you know, I always say we aren't the bottom of the list. We're going to be the top of the list. Today is a beautiful day. You rock your purple and white. I've got my my beautiful oh my gosh, baby on the brain. I have these moments where it's like my dream catcher. I have, oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Pavel, sending love to everyone in the chat. Unite and strength. Whoop, whoop. Absolutely. Dreamcatcher. This is my white dream catcher. You know, I always come up my beautiful lei from Hawaii. I still have my lei from Hawaii, and you know, I always rock my purple and white outfit. So you know, today this is a very divine. We chose these colors particularly for this day, but I will say to you, make sure that you are putting yourself on that list. This is a beautiful day, and though we put down our swords, there's any angst. If you have any beef with anyone, this isn't the day you settle it. Today our swords are down, but our shields are up. Listen, our swords are down, but our shields are up. Put down your swords. Be very loving to yourself. I think, and you know, I talk a lot of times to the mothers and wives, and a lot of times because you tend to put yourself on the back burner, make sure you do things for yourself today. You know, it's okay to have that that slice of red velvet, you know, or German, the German cake. I love the German. Oh, I love German sweets. I don't know why. I have maybe in my past life, because remember, I used to be in that area. I loved like German sweets. It's got this weird, sultry, wonderful taste. If you want something good today, let's give yourself permission to put yourself on the first of the list. If you always wanted to sit down at that little restaurant and you always pass by and you always say, oh, I wish I knew what that, have a meal. Go out and, you know, do something special for yourself. Massages, you know, I always talk about massages. My beautiful mothers, especially mommies with the little ones, go give yourself a massage. Go and have a beautiful massage, whether it's reflexology, where they can rub your feet, or go and schedule. Hand and Stone, remember, tomorrow is quote unquote Valentine's Day, which is an occult holiday, but you can take the occult holiday and take that in and go and do something special. So go, it's like they have a special, I always give you the sales, because we always know the sales as mommies. So, you know, I know many of you know Hand and Stone. I am promoting them because a lot of times you say, oh, Fleur Brune is too expensive. I can't. It's only $49 for a whole hour, 60-minute massage. And they have a special tomorrow. So if you have your honey bunny, like your sweetheart, why don't you both go in for a 2-for-1 special and you both get a massage tomorrow or today? Actually do it today. Get a massage and enjoy that wonderful relaxation. I think it's very important. It gives you, you know, it helps your circulation. Go and do something like that. Do something special for your day. And also for mommies, it's okay for you not to clean every day. I give you permission as a mommy to sit down today, kick your legs up. You don't have to watch Blue's Clues. You don't have to watch Blue's Clues or Peppa Pig or whatever. A lot of times you guys are sitting home, especially stay-at-home mommies. We watch all the shows. You know, you see a mommy overwhelmed. She's got laundry up the kazoo. I give you permission, mommy, to stay away from laundry today. Have that extra piece of chocolate cake. Remember your little one? You kept that piece of chocolate. Go get a chocolate piece of cake. Tell hubby or your mate or somebody, go get you a slice of chocolate cake. You go sit down, put the work aside. I want you to sit down and watch a show with your earphones, because sometimes it's not appropriate for the little ones. Relax. Let the little one play. Give him a puzzle. Give him some Legos. Even give him some goodies. So, mommy, I give you permission to relax today. I give you reprieve. This is your day. This is a day that we show up and we gift ourselves with love, self-love, and we also gift ourselves with others. You said ice cream, brownies, and ice cream. I give you permission. Poof. Let them play their games today, because a lot of times, I think we have a lot of mommies in here and abuelas. A lot of times, I've struggled with that myself. Doing laundry. Oh my God, I have to do laundry. Oh, I have to get dinner ready for my mate. Oh my gosh, I have to do this. And meanwhile, your hair is all crazy. You have like one leg shaved, one not shaved, right? You haven't even bathed. Maybe you haven't even bathed for like a couple days because you don't prioritize yourself. I'm giving you permission to sit down and relax and have some peace and reprieve. You deserve it. So this is a day that you do something for yourself, do something for the little ones, extend yourself to nature. And also springtime is coming, family. So I hope everyone's getting their seeds together. Part of us being the change we want to see in the world is also making sure, the screen did something weird. Making sure that we prioritize the trees and resustaining the earth, because they're cutting down a lot of trees, they're deforesting, and it will cause an imbalance. So if you can take some seeds, some bulbs, it's almost our springtime for us who are seeders and cultivators of the earth. It's almost our time to plant. I actually build my schematics for the year of what I want to plant and how I want to set it up. So get ready for that and start to sit down today, maybe talk about what trees you want to plant, what trees you want to help sustain. Do things like that. It would be beautiful if you have, your baby money tree. This is a day, really we need to start to, for every tree that's killed and murdered, we should plant another one. So if you get a chance, and a lot of times make sure that if you have any landscapers, they aren't cutting the new trees, because a lot of times, like my landscaper, I have a pineapple plant. He always cuts off the leaf. I have to check them. So make sure if you have your new trees, make sure you put barriers around them to allow, because the weeds will come when they're initially very small, and allow them to get a little more robust before you don't have to worry about de-weeding them. So do that today so we can support our nature. So let's put some more music on, family. I'm here for the shenanigans. I got my cherries. Listen, my mate got my cherries. I got my purple champagne glass. I'm so Creole. I've got my purple. Listen, I've got my cherries today. Look at this. Oh my God. Oh. ASMR. I don't have the microphone today. Let's listen to some music. Check on him. Doesn't matter if you're coming in. Please do the shield. You say it 3 times to solidify it. You're never late. All days are 13th. This is our special day. Come on in. I got my cherries today. I'm feeling really swayzy. I'm loving the purple and white. Hold on. I want to get some more music because I'm feeling really excited. Oh my God. Woo! Come on in.
Ay, por el camino del sitio mío, un carretero alegre pasó. Escucho nada, que es mi guajira, que es mi sentida alegre canto. Me voy a la trovador, pam, pam, a descargar la careta, pam, pam. Me voy a la trovador, pam, pam, a descargar la careta, pam, pam. Para llegar a la meta, pam, pam, yo pido un salamo. A caballo vamos pa'l monte, a caballo vamos pa'l monte, a caballo vamos pa'l monte. Go get yourself some goodies today, family. This is our 13th. It's like a celebration. We put up our shield, we're safe. Ay, por el camino del sitio mío, un carretero alegre pasó. mundo entero. A caballo vamos pa'l monte, a caballo vamos pa'l monte, a caballo vamos pa'l monte, a caballo vamos pa'l monte.
Yes, you came in the right place. We're in our own vibration. We're going to be on the planet post-motion. What y'all know about this? Take off your brassieres today, ladies. No bras. This is gonna be a post-potion party. You're gonna walk in the room. We're gonna have a post-potion party. Jump shipped out of their jump rooms, out of they left the planet. This is gonna be us. We're gonna bring cherries, mangoes, breadfruit, avocado, tamarind, guineps. We're gonna have a whole host of food. You know I could cook. I'm gonna make some tea. We're gonna be sitting down by the fire pit. We're gonna be without bras and mass destruction. This is, if you want a preview to what it's gonna be like post ship, listen to that. Re-listen to this and listen to the music and feel the vibration. Our shield is up once again. If you step in the room, you've just checked in, it isn't too late. Make sure in the description box you have the mantra. Read it 3 times all day long. You will feel the upping of the shield. I felt it in my spine this time. It was interesting. This one, I added a little different. I added immunity because the nigga had immunity, so I gave immunity to everyone. Remember, like in Survivor? This is Survivor 2020. I've given immunity to everyone on this. So we now have immunity for the challenges. So we've done our shield. We're all good in the hood. This is an amazing time. Like I said, you put your shield, you put your swords down today. There isn't any arguing, any beef, any issues. Today's your day to illuminate and be the change you want to see in the world. We talked about extending ourselves to the animals, the children, the elderly, to ourselves, and to the planet. So we can do this. And every time we do this, we show and we declare that we're sovereign on this planet and that we want to take it back, and that we're responsible enough and united enough and loving enough to be, gifted that privilege. Okay, so check on it. I'm excited. Woo! Oh my God. I want to dance. Remember, I taught salsa. They call me bachata queen. I dance Latin, I'm called a bachata queen, but I can dance cumbia, salsa, merengue, also I do, I do cumbia, which is like slow cumbia, like that, you know what I mean? So I'm a dancer. That's one thing. I could cook, I could dance, and I could do some other things, but that's only for my mate. So check on him. So I think, what announcement? Yesterday, family, I'm not going to make the video now because today's the day. I met a time traveler yesterday and I confronted him. So I'll make a video on that separately. I confronted a time traveler yesterday, and it happened right after I came off the live. Because remember, I went to go get my bowl. I have a picture of him, and he jumped timelines. He came to our timeline, and wherever he comes from is he jumped ship because that timeline of the catastrophe has already happened. So anyway, I'll talk about that on another day. Tonight on Aquarius Rising, it's going to be private because I got to gift my Patreon crew. Big up to the Patreon crew. I got to gift the Patreon crew. Patreon will have a show tonight with Lynn, who does Feng Shui. I told you, I did all my Feng Shui. I went to Home Goods. Don't go to Home Goods. Who goes to Home Goods? Listen, I went to Home Goods yesterday and I should have been warned. I went to Home Goods and I totally lost my mind. I went to Home Goods and listen, you could smell it. I was excited. There should be warnings when you go in there because you think everything's not expensive, but after you get your cart full, you realize this is crazy. So I had, I big up to Lynn Bergley. She did my Feng Shui. She does it every year. She really has me. I'm the year of the rat, so I made sure that I acclimated to everything that it can be expensive after a while, right? It was fun though. I haven't any regrets yesterday. I had fun in Home Goods. So I redid my entire room. I'm gonna do the whole living room tomorrow. I actually mopped. Listen, I'm getting ready for the New Year's because our New Year's begins in March. So I'm getting ready for the New Year's. I'm cleaning corners. I put new pictures up. I listened to her for the Feng Shui. She's thebomb.com. I remedied some of the things that are going on with the rat. So if you're down, and again, I have to do this for Patreon. I got to get Patreon because Patreon is super supportive. I love it. So Patreon, y'all are going to see tonight. If you want to join Patreon, you can, but we're going to do tonight for Aquarius Rising. We're having Lynn Begley on. She's off the hook. She'll talk you always, but she is the bomb. And she's been a incredible support this whole time. And also you get all her contact information for her to do it. Like I said, don't overwhelm Lynn. She does really well at what she does, but because she has time to do it. So let's just make sure when you come on tonight, have your snacks ready because Lynn's going to go in on the Feng Shui, the importance of knowing your Eastern astrology, Vedic astrology, and being able to acclimate to the different changes celestial-wise, how certain colors, certain directions are cohesive or non-cohesive. She's the bomb at that. And she, like I said, I went to Home Goods and lost my mind. My Patreon is flurbrune@patreon.com. Can someone put it in? I think I put it in. I didn't put it in this description. Hold on. I don't think I put it in. Did I put it? Because I never know my stuff. I rarely even, hey Darius, I rarely even remember stuff, right? I forgot. I think it's flurbrune@patreon.com. It's Flurbrune. Remember, Flurbrune is spelled, many of you have wonderful, unique ways to place Flurbrune. It's French, so Fleur, Flurbrune at, Susan, right? You can go to $500 at Home Goods. I went to Home Goods. See, I didn't get a warning. I've gone to Home Goods before and just getting one thing. And mind you, listen, family, I totally went to Home Goods for two things. I needed a bread box because I wanted a bamboo bread box to put over, to put like my goods in so it stays dry and it stays clear. And then I was going to get a bamboo bread box. Listen to what I went. A bamboo bread box, and I have a purse. You know there's a rack. I couldn't get it there, but it was a rack that holds purses. Because I have purses. I don't use purses, but I get really beautiful purses, especially for my mate. He likes to buy me bags. So they're so pretty, and I don't really wear them unless I go somewhere and I need them. So I needed to hang it. Don't you know I didn't get the purse rack at all? I didn't get it. And I didn't get the bread box, but I bought everything else. I bought everything else. I was like, this is wrong. And then me and because a lot of moms are there. I was like, we were saying, oh good Lord. It was fun though. I had a great time. I felt it was great in Remedy. Yeah, I thought it was Remedy. Lynn gave me a lot of tools, and I make sure I listen. She was really instrumental in the first year when she extended the feng shui remedies and my whole reading to allow for me to kind of strategically acclimate to the new energies. And I'm a rat, and because I'm a rat, I wanted to make sure that I was with the flow of chi. You know what I mean? So it's amazing. So she'll be on tonight. I think she'll be on tonight. Let me make sure she's on tonight. I already assumed. So Lynn will be on tonight with us on Patreon. Also, the time traveler conversation. I confronted a time traveler yesterday. It will blow your mind. I don't play. Listen, if you come, listen. I confronted. Wait. Oh my God. I love cherries. Cherries make me feel. You ever eat something that makes you feel satisfied? Like my cherries make me feel so satisfied. Like I feel, especially when they're frozen. I love fresh cherries. Like when it's cherry season, it's not cherry season, so I'm eating out of cherry season. But these cherries make me feel like God. Like when I eat these cherries, I feel like God. Oh my God. Oh, hold on, family. They burst in your mouth. This is perverted. It's like ASMR. I keep making jokes about ASMR. Like I said, the first time you sent me the ASMR, I think I shared it with Cypher. Big up to the Cypher crew. I couldn't believe it. I thought y'all were punking me. I didn't really think it was serious. Hey, Narda. Hey, Love Natural. I didn't think you guys, hey, D, and K. I didn't think it was real. I thought you guys were punking me because I didn't really think people do things like that. Like I thought you guys were playing jokes on me. Remember? You sent me the one with the alien and her name is Honeybee. She's a real cute young lady. Cute, really pretty girl. And she was eating an alien head, right? Area 51. Did you see her? I don't know if you should, I shouldn't encourage you to do it. Someone sent me the video, Area 51. Y'all are punksters. You like to punk me. So I thought it was being punked. So, I'm always good for jokes and stuff like that. Yeah, Area 51. So, did you guys remember that? Y'all were on here. It was a conspiracy. It was a conspiracy. I don't know if it was a Cypher conspiracy. Hey, Carla. I don't know if it was I think it was a Cypher conspiracy. I don't know who did it. But all of a sudden, wait, you usually have to Google Flurburn on Patreon. I don't know why it doesn't come out on Patreon. It's crazy. They try to block me. Don't worry, you'll find me on Patreon. I'm on Patreon. I'll put the link on after we get off. I'll put it in the description if you want to come in tonight. But listen, she bit the head of the alien and she's biting his arm. Oh no, it wasn't you guys. It was my mate. Oh wait, I forgot. No, it was my twin. I'm sorry. It was wait. No, it wasn't you guys. I forgot. It was him. He sent it to me. I thought, what's wrong? I said, are you sick? I asked him if he wanted me to be an alien. I said, what did you sexually appeal? What do you like eating? I was disgusted. I really thought I was being punked. And then I found out that and then they kept sending me more. Oh no, you guys were sending me more. He sent me, I don't know if he sent me the first one. Then she's eating a shoe. She was eating Legos. She makes these things. You know that, right? I don't know. You guys probably, maybe I just, so anyway. I feel like I'm on ASMR. Oh, thank you, Melanated High Priestess. Thank you. Melanated High Priestess put it on there. Thank you, my love. The Patreon. So, if you, Honeybee, she's a cutie patootie. You ever see her? You're watching all the wrong ASMRs. Moon Gem, I think I am. No, y'all like to punk me sometimes, because remember, I'm a jokester. Anybody who knows me in life, we used to do punks. Like, my mate is a little hostile, like, he's like a warrior. So we were gonna actually, we had to back out, because, you know, he carries, anyway. So we were gonna do a punk, me and my girlfriend were gonna punk him. So we were gonna go to this place and hide outside the window. Listen, I'll tell you a true story. Wait, you guys are gonna find this hilarious. So, so I was gonna punk him, right? Because he always bought me like these weird alien movies. So I told my girlfriend, I was like, knock on the door, because he hadn't met her before. She's like a blonde-headed, I'm not gonna tell you who it was, because some of you know her. She's blonde-headed, blue eyes. So she knocked. Wait. It's so funny. So she knocked on his door to distract him, right? So I said, knock on his door, and I'm gonna be by the window, and I'm gonna put a head on, and I'm gonna look in his window. So, and I had to prepare. So she knocks on his door. He doesn't come right away because he don't know who she is. And he's thinking, and he was sitting outside. He wouldn't open the door, so it was supposed to give him time. So she knocked on the door. He wouldn't open it up for her. And he was like, "Hey, what?" She was like, "Hey, we're, what did she say? I'm selling subscription." So he wouldn't open it. He messed up. So he already messed up. I went to the window and I started clicking on. He'll tell you this. I started clicking on the window. All I heard was I bounced out of there. All I heard lock and load. I was out. He was ready to pop off. Oh my God. So all I heard was click, click. And it was like, I was like, what happened to Florburn at the funeral? Well, she tried to do a punk with an alpha. That dude was like, he knew it was a setup. He said he's maybe mad at me for telling you this, but he knew it was a setup because he's from the Bronx. Okay, so he's from the Bronx originally. So he was like, he knew that it was a setup. So he knew when he heard the door and then the window, he thought it was like some sort of, because he just knows, he's in New York, he has a New York state of mind. So when she came to the door and he didn't recognize her, then he heard the click. He was like, "Oh, it's on and popping. Click, click." He's gonna just pop off. He was like, Florburn would have been like a turkey dinner. Oh my God. I really like the thing. Oh, I'm sorry. So I can't punk him. He's like the worst person to punk because he's about that life. You don't see Florburn from like that. Woo! It was funny. And thank goodness I'm smart enough to know what that sounds like. Because remember, I'm ready. I'm prepared for that life. So if I didn't recognize that, it could have been a whole different conversation. If I was too naive to know with the partner that I have, because I recognize the sound, like chuck chuck, abort. Don't punk everybody. You guys got to learn. Not everybody's about those icks and giggles. Anyway, I know I'm telling too much. It's so funny though, because you probably get upset I shared it. It was funny after the fact. So, but anyway, that's what I say is like abort, run. I like to play games. Home good is dangerous. So I had but I got some good stuff at Home Goods. I don't know if because my color scheme is great. So I'm going to redo my dining room table looks tragic right now because I have my books, my library, because I'm moving. So my library, I need to move my library out. So I have books on my dining room table. And the books are sitting there. I have a mess, literally. It's probably not messy to some people, but I have books and stuff. So I have to really clean up and it's not good feng shui to have clutter. So I have to, I love more declining monetary contributions. Okay. No, well, I didn't, okay, let me state this, family. I accept donations, and you guys have always, you were actually the ones who told me to accept donations, like after when I was doing the whole sanctuary thing, and I put it out there. But there's a limit to where I think it's appropriate. And I personally think when you make such egregious donation, I accept it. And to be honest, my girlfriends think it's a little sexist. I think I would have taken it. I wouldn't have taken it. I don't know that I would have taken it if it was a female. It may have been different. Do you understand what I mean? So I understand what they're saying because they're upset. And that's why I said I had to put this out there because it might come to social media because it's such a big amount. Because when someone makes a donation like that and they're very popular in their world and they're part of this, it may come out. So I wanted to kind of just let you know what's going on before you hear about it. Because you'd be like, oh my God, Florida got a $1.5 million donation and she rejected it. It isn't, I didn't reject anything. I just declined that amount from a male. And why is because I think, it's just personally, I think, and because he's a sheik, and that's what I'm saying. I really appreciate, and I want to say that again, because maybe I have to say it a little different. I appreciate his offer. I do. I really appreciate it. But I personally, because I represent the divine feminine and I won't be purchased or that kind of donation, the motivation of males is a little different than females. Okay. So he made a beautiful donation and I really appreciate it. Let me state this. I do appreciate it. But at the end of the day, it isn't appropriate. I'm attached to a male too. I don't know that that's righteous. If it was a female, yes, maybe I would have seen it as a little different. And I may have accepted it because it's a female. Do you understand? So it's a little different. And he's a sheik. So, and he's been attached and he's done this before. So I do know him a little bit. And I know he has a fancy for me. So if he didn't have okay, let me state this. If he didn't like me like this, like he likes me, like he's asked me to marry him. This is what I'm saying. So there's more attached to this. So that's why. So for anyone coming here, I just wanted to put that out there because it's a little different. So like I said, my girlfriends, there's a couple girlfriends that are really pissed off right now. They think that isn't right for me to do that. And they think it can help a lot of people. And I agree it could, but it isn't righteous for me. It isn't righteous for me. I would only do that. I would only take something like that if I felt it was coming from the right space. And then if it was coming from a woman, I just felt like she would be in divine connection to what I, to the vision. And I know it seems a little sexist. It isn't though. I'm attached to a male. A male's giving that much money. What are the expectations? He has a sexual, attraction for me. It isn't righteous. So I had to put it out there because again, it could come out. And I want to make sure I let you know it isn't to be hard-headed. It's not me being, on a high pedestal. I love myself and I love my family and I love you guys. And I will only take donations that are really coming from the heart space and that are coming for the right reasons. If I get a donation that big, I want it to be for the right reasons and I want it to be energetically righteous. Okay, so I'm just saying. So I know it's a lot of money. People like, I would never. That I'm not somebody else. I told you I can't be bought or bartered. That isn't what I do. There's a lot of, listen, I know a lot of wealthy people and this is not the first time, but this is the biggest one. And I won't be bought or bartered. I'm here for the real deal. I'm here for the legitimacy of representing the divine. And I want to make sure that I'm representing being a good role model to my daughters. I want to make sure that I show them how to stand firm and be righteous and be integrity ridden. And if I sell myself out for anything and anyone, what does that say to me as a parent? So that's it. I want to put that out there. Okay? All I want is cherries. I want to dance. I want to be braless. And I just want to live beautifully, beautifully and sovereign on this beautiful Tiamat. I want to live here sovereign. That's what I want. And I want to live with people and families like myself. That's it. I don't really require much. Okay. So, so thank you, Melanie, the High Priestess, put the what do you call it? Whatchamacallit in there, the mantra. So make sure you say your mantra all day. Make sure you 3 times, we solidify it. The mantra will go on. This is beautiful. I think this is the most instrumental shield that we've done because I've added the immunity. And I think a lot of times when we change and we add a little bit to our mantra, you can feel it. I felt the immunity, like almost like we got an inoculation. We got our own divine inoculation from the diseases of mass destruction. So we did our own divine inoculation, spiritual inoculation. And I actually felt it. So, you know, make sure you do it today. This is something we do together. And it's a masterful. Enjoy your day. Remember, and tomorrow, you felt the tingling, right? Embracing light. Tomorrow, I know many of you are celebrating Valentine's Day, which you know is a cold holiday. But like I say, you take the energy that they siphon for you and you take it in yourself. You don't have to wear red tomorrow. You can wear another color. You can wear yellow. You can wear blue. Do you understand? So you don't have to wear what they're doing. You don't have to initiate their thing, but you could pull from whatever occult ritual they're doing. So if you know they're doing a occult ritual with the heart, you can do something that actually, what's cohesive with the heart? You can do something different and pull in the energy that they're ciphering from you. So you can wear whatever you want tomorrow, okay? You can wear something blue. You can have a loving day, you know, use their holiday and pull it. Green is actually, thank you, thoughts and belief and shine. Green is actually the heart. So why not wear green instead of wearing red, which is more, you know, red is more like, you know, more base chakra, root chakra. So wear green. Actually, wear green and enjoy the day. Wear amethyst. Yeah, I'd say bring in that frequency. It'll be beautiful. Twin flame ritual tomorrow. I say that's even better. Bring in the twin flames. Pink and green. I love, Akila, I love pink and green. I know the AKAs. What is it? Skiwi? What is it? AKAs or skiwi? Are they, ooh, what is it? AKAs, you know, the college, you know, fraternity thing. They wear pink and green. And when they were soliciting me in college, because I don't join fraternities or sororities, no shade, but I didn't join. They were soliciting me to be an AKA. I got like an invitation. I love the colors, pink and green. I actually look great in it. So I want pink and green. Remember, pink has been demonized, but if you wear pink and green together, it's beautiful. Raccoon City updates. Well, today is something we want to be positive today, April. So I'm going to bring in updates with that on a day that I want to keep this a clean day for us, okay? This is a day we put down the sword. So I want to discuss, you know, only beautiful things. So we can do that. Melanie, whose birthday is today? Someone's birthday today? It's someone's birthday? Happy birthday. Is it Carlin's birthday? Or is it Kay's birthday? Kay, is it your birthday? Oh, pink and green are your color, Narda? See, we're on the same accord. It's that nigga. I love the color. And I like to I used to like wear pink and gray. That's very New York. I used to like to wear a pink shirt and gray pants. Whose birthday is that? Oh, February 25th is, oh, that's right. Melanie the High Priestess is February 25th. We got the Pisces coming in. We got Pisces in the house. My little one's a Pisces. She's really emotional. How are you Pisces feeling? She was so emotional. I'm going to do something really, I bought my little one a car. Bought her a little car. I bought her a smart car. I don't know how it's going to look. Remember that car I told you guys? Oh, don't tell her. Okay? Shh, don't tell her. Oh, February 17th is birthday, happy pre-birthday. So I bought her the little, remember the car I told you guys if anyone bought it? It's cute. It's a real car. But it's like, it was on Instagram. Did you guys see? Yeah, it was like $168. So listen, so I was like, because I'm doing something for her anyway. I was like, you know what? Because I let them drive. Because here in Florida, they drive a golf carts. The little ones here drive. I believe in getting them started early because that's how my family got down. We're preppers. I got to make sure she could drive. So it's legal. So I got her the little car. So I'm going to show you guys the car when I get her. I bought it for her. Did you guys buy it? Due date, born the 17th. Anyone bought the car yet? No one bought the car. So I bought her the car. We're going to see how it looks. It's cute. It's a solar car. It's an electric car. They actually drive it in the city. So I bought it for her birthday. We're going to see. I'm going to show you how it looks. I don't know. I believe, I personally think it's cute. And it's got a 2-seater. So remember, her and her sister could sit in the car and drive each other around the block. I like when they drive. So I always let them travel together. I always feel safer as a parent when I get the two together. I told them even when they start dating, they got to go out together. It's abusive. So I got the little car. So we'll see how it looks. I'll actually videotape it for you guys to see it if you'd like it. I mean, it's pole shift savvy, because it's a solar, right, and electric. So it's kind of pole shift ready. So I'll let you know. Let me vet it out for you. I got it for her. We'll see how, efficient it is. I don't, I can't say. I took a chance. I saw it was cute. It was like on some award show. I took a chance. It might be $4,000 post pole shift. I bought it discounted pre pole shift. This is the pre pole shift price. It was like $168 pre pole shift price. After pole shift, it's gonna be like $10,000. Oh, so a lot of you guys are Pisces. So Pisces are feeling okay. So you Pisces, we're getting out of Aquarius season. We got a lot of Pisces in the house. You guys are going to be feeling it because the Schumann residue is off the charts. So I think you Pisces are like the perimeter of all energy. So you're probably feeling a certain way. Are you guys crying? Any of you Pisces are very emotional? Any of you Pisces really feeling it? Where do you get the necklaces for from there statewide? What necklace? You've been feeling it, critical? Okay, so you guys have been feeling, yes, you feel it. Oh, you beautiful Pisces, my daughter too. She was feeling it. She didn't know where it was coming from. The Cancers feel it too. Yeah, so I think you guys, like I said, you guys are the perimeter of energy. She's been very emotional. So you remember Pisces, one thing I know with you is when you rub your ears, that's why it's very good for you to get acupuncture behind your ears. Pisces have an ear thing. So you're feeling it too, and you're a Pisces, right, Salu? So ears, a lot of times when she was a baby, I knew because she was a Pisces, I would rub her ear and she would feel better. A lot of times with your Pisces, like when you rub your ear or you do acupuncture here, it makes you feel better. It kind of releases the energy. So she's turning a special age. So I'm going to do something really special for her. And make sure she has something on her ears because Pisces, big things about your ear. So rub your ear a little bit. It'll usually calm you down or just kind of offset the energy. So it'd be nice. You're feeling it too, Daryl? Yeah, the Pisces, you guys are really feeling it. Yeah, I know it's the energies are bothering you. It's just too much. It's hard to filter it out. We have to figure a way to, maybe when we talk to Lynn tonight, because each Pisces is different. You have a different an Asian astrological sign. We're going to see what we can do for you guys because I want to find out remedies for I have water signs in my house. So I have a lot of water in my house and I'm a triple fire. You can imagine the steam in this house. So I'm going to figure out a way to I want to learn different things to offset or to mute, or just allow you guys to be a little healthier as Pisces, because I have you in my house. I have you guys in my house. Your mom is a Pisces as well, and she's been feeling really emotional. The last week, I think the Schumann has a lot to do with that. Schumann is messing with you guys because you guys are the energetic perimeters. So anything that comes in, y'all feel it first. And it's hard because you guys just take it in. So we'll figure it out. We're going to talk to some people who did, where's Saki? Saki's really good at this. Saki's usually, maybe one day we'll have Saki on the show. Saki's really good at remedying. Saki, are you here? Where's Saki? I got the card from Instagram. I'll put the link up. I got the card from Instagram. I'm old. I'm so old fashioned. I'm not used to stuff showing up. And it kept calling me. Schumann is 49 today. Pisces absorb a lot. Yes, you guys do. I'm going to have, because I know Saki's really efficient at giving us remedies for these things. And Saki's really, she's really quite vetted with doing this. I trust her the most because she's like a higher ancient kind of being, a young sea star, but she has a lot of, see, look, I'm getting rashes. Yeah. Taking a bath with sea salt helps you a lot as a Cancer. Thank you, Nana. A lot of you water signs. That's right, water signs. I have a Cancer and a Pisces in my house. Could you imagine? Could you imagine the emotions? Oh, I'm a fire sign. I'm like, oh, yeah. Okay, so we'll figure it out. And tonight we're going to do the whole feng shui thing. But if Saki, I think Saki is back to work. If Saki wants to do a show so we can kind of do remedies, maybe the next show we'll do on YouTube. So we're doing Patreon this week. And I got to do my Patreon, people. And then the next week, maybe we'll do Saki. And then Saki can probably give us some remedies. Okay, so I don't know if Saki's here. If Saki comes back, we'll tell her. But that'll be good. Yeah, oh, thank you, Melanated High Priestess. Yeah, her birthday's coming up. She's such a sweetie. My little census. Some of you, ooh, doorbell. I won't be answering that. You heard the doorbell. I won't be answering the door. It might be like the T Virus crew trying to get the door down. Who is it? Who is it? Nobody's answering. Isn't it funny? I have protection in here, but I don't. You said don't answer the door. One day you're going to see me live, like filming from underneath the bed. Could you imagine? I'll be like this. Hey, family. Fleur Room coming live from underneath. It's probably a package. For stranger danger. This is Fleur Room live coming from underneath the bed. But when you hear about the time traveler, yo, family, I gotta make that another video because I don't want to talk about that today. I already told someone already, time travel, and then I got intel from one of our intellists about the time traveler. It's gonna bug you out. That's a good video. So we'll just can you tell Nenaru, can you tell Saki? Can you let Saki know we need her for the next show? I don't do camera doorbells. I do cameras otherwise because remember the camera? Remember the smart camera that people can see your camera from all different places? Did you see that? That's what I'm saying, guys. I have my own camera made by me. But you know there's a camera, did you guys see that online? The smart camera, and anybody could access it. So there was filming people having sex in their house, inside their house, walking in their house. Anybody could access it. So, so be careful with those smart cameras. You know, those ones you buy online, don't do it. Say no to the smart cameras. Yeah, anybody can access it. And you know, we're on that surveillance. You know, you got AI everywhere, so they have access to everything. That's why I keep everything covered. But make sure you, you know, you can do your own camera system. And I can't tell you right here online. I'll probably talk to you about that another time because I don't want to let them know what I know. So, but do your own camera. Like I have surveillance, but it isn't the camera that any of them use. I make sure I surveil my own joint. So, and I'm prepped and ready. I'm like my mate knocking on the window. That dude was ready. Man, I'm ready. Listen, I got angst all day. I got flashbacks from the savage I was with. That's so funny. So be careful with the cameras, okay? You know, everything. They have cameras. There's cameras on everything. Your phone. You know, I tell the little ones not to be naked in front of their phones. You got to be very mindful of the things you allow access to because it's not just them. Remember, Big Brother, Willy Wonka and his League of Doom, they can access your camera. Everybody can. So knowing that, you want to have the least amount of things that are outside your perimeters that you can control. You can get things independently that others can't access, but you got to do it independent. You can't do anything like connected to your Wi-Fi. You got to do it like old school. You got to be like you got to go like cryptic, like 30, 40 years ago. You got to do it like the Nazis did in like the 50s. That's how cryptic, because you have to go old school, even with the phones. So, you know, be non-reliant on AI technology because AI is accessing you whether you know it or not. And the type of AI that's accessing, you don't know what they're using it for. Okay? Oh, the doorbell excited you when you were a child? I did too. I love the doorbell, but I won't be answering it when I'm live. Talking about it. I certainly won't be answering the phone because they tend to do things when I'm live. Be like, oh, Fleur Room's live? I already did the shield. Booyah. Booyah. We did the shield already. Whoop, whoop. So our shield is freshly up. Listen, family, we got immunity for this challenge. So we're on Survivor 2020, season 2020, Survivor Matrix. We got immunity. So what I did is extended immunity to everyone. So now we got our shields up for all these crazy immunity we got inoculation for all the madness out there. So they could take whatever they try to send and kick rocks. All their geoengineered agendas, they could kick rocks. Yeah, not on this day. I'm gonna eat cherries, make love a mass destruction, and watch some good movies tonight. It's a beautiful day. Oh, good. So there's Saki. Okay, Saki. So remind me, Saki, if you would do next week. So next week, what's next Thursday? We don't have vacation, right? Oh wait, I don't know if I could do next Thursday because it's the little one's birthday. Okay, Saki, we're gonna do tentatively next week. May not do it on the Thursday because I have things to do. Remember, it's my little one's birthday, so I gotta get around that time. So let's do that next week, Saki, because they need you. They really need you if you don't mind. So Saki, everyone's gonna join us and illuminate everyone on the remedies for a lot of the signs, because she's really good at that. She has, very good, healthy balance, very ancient, it's the ancient sea star. She's coming back with that primordial consciousness. And that's a gift for us to even have, a privilege for us to even be able to, have her share with us. Okay, Fleur, dim my number again. You DM my, do it, because I don't have a phone. I don't have a real phone. I have a beater. So yeah, IG, just contact me on IG and we'll talk about it, because my phone is done. They tried to play games with my phone, and now I don't have a phone, but I got a beater. Anyway, I'm funny. Anyway, today, thank you so much for everyone. I'm gonna end it a little early because I'm gonna get ready. I have feng shui to do today with everything I purchased from home goods yesterday. I blame Lynn for my shopping yesterday. Lynn, you are to blame. Lynn Bergley, you are to blame for the home goods fiasco yesterday. It's your fault. And tonight, we will discuss it, Lynn. I don't know if I saw Travelers on Hacking Human Minds. I think I might have started watching that. I think I may have started. I'm going to watch it again anyway. So thank you, everyone, for joining for today's beautiful shield. If you're just stepping in the house, make sure that you engage in reading your shield 3 times. We reactivate all day. We have people in different time zones, different ley lines, and it's beautiful. So thank you for everyone again joining for the amazing Divine Shield. Rock your purple and white today. Always be the change you want to see in the world. And make sure you extend yourself today to the elders, the animals, the children, and to yourself. All right? I love you, family. And I'll check you later. Peace. Peace. Where's that? I can't even...